Good morning to everyone. How are you doing? Today is December 31st, 2020. It's our last live stream of the year. A tough year, a challenging year for everyone, for the whole globe, regardless where you are, where you live, what you do, who you are. Uh, so, in a way, I am happy that we made it this far. I As I always say, we have to keep seeing the world from a place of possibilities, and that's why I wanted to stop by on this last day of the year in a very 2020 style. My ring lighting just died the last live of the year, so it's in perfect fashion with the spirit of the year. Uh, but as we always do, for the past months in this year, we connected and we connect every day at 9 a.m. Central Time, live with Gabi Natale. I say from the closet. Next year, probably it's going to change. We're going to change name. I don't know if it's going to be from, breaking barriers, level up. We're going to kind of shift things up, but I just wanted to wish you a feliz año nuevo. I see Marta is over here. Hola, Martita, how are you? uh, and I want to, like every day, just use some seconds to say hello to everyone from the different platforms. This is our moment, like every day, to recalibrate our energy, as I always say, set our intentions, and start the day with the right food. So hello and happy new year, and good morning to everyone on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, and share with me what is your wish for 2021. What are you thinking about for this new year? I know today is the last day of the year, and of course not everything is solved by magic when we start a new year, especially with the special circumstances that we have right now. But I think it's a way to remind ourselves that we can always start again, that we are starting to turn the page, to start a new chapter, to start a new story, to rewrite our own story. So let me start reading your messages to see what are your wishes, and also if you have rituals, New Year's rituals. I'm going to share my New Year's rituals with you. So let's start. Let's start sharing. Linda Lemos says absolutely. Ivan is saying Happy New Year. Potion is saying what's his wish. He wants a new girlfriend for 2021. Good, that's a great wish. So many people who are dating and are dating virtually, and it's so hard to communicate face to face, and even harder to communicate on the screen. So Potion N from Twitter, everybody sending good vibes so that he gets a girlfriend in 2021. May love go your way for 2021. Melissa Hernandez is saying Feliz Año. Gaby, Melissa, Feliz Año, besotes, all the best to you and to all the SER organization. Chase Blue is saying more kindness, more unity. Yes, we could use some of that. 2020 has been harsh, and I think part of the solutions we are looking for are related to being more empathetic, having more kindness, having more unity. Catalina Willerson is saying, muy buenos días, Gaby. Deseando que este año nuevo sea para seguir creciendo y rompiendo más barreras juntos. Breaking barriers, that's the wish. Feliz año nuevo, feliz año nuevo. Catalina is having new chapters in her life. 2020, she started her new business, flower business that is called Eternal Rose. And her daughter, she shared with the community yesterday, her daughter is moving to China. So imagine what a change. Lots of changes going on in this community. Linda Lemos is saying, Feliz Año Nuevo, Dios la bendiga. Blessings going back multiplied. A girlfriend for the new year would be very nice to me. Ocean, you're too much of a rush. You have to allow the process to take shape. Let's wish for 2021. I don't know if it can manifest so fast for tonight, but if anybody is interested, Potion N, in Twitter, needs a girlfriend for tonight, for the new year. Mario Magallanes says, Buenos días, Gaby. Que pases un excelente día. Feliz año. Saludos. Thank you so much. Maricia is saying, his wish is taking my blog. This is your best year to a next level. Fantastic. Yes, you can do it. You know, we need so much connection right now. We need to share and connect with each other so much. So even, there has never been a better time to have a blog that is called This is Your Best Year than right now, 2021, because that's what we all need and what we all want. Ivan Sandoval is saying, I am wishing and hoping in 2021 I am selling more artwork and building a large art community on social media, taking one step towards building a full-time artist. Okay, that's wish. Let's send him goodbye. That wish is doable. That wish is something that is achievable. So many people are doing it. Why not Ivan Sandoval as well? So do your best, have patience with yourself. Maybe it's a transition. Maybe you do it gradually until you become a full-time artist, but think about it. It's something that is doable, and everybody go check Ivan Sandoval's artwork. Let me see. Nabor Ledesma is saying, deseándote un feliz año nuevo, super latina, deseándote un feliz año nuevo back. There we go. Danny Fraley is asking, can you cook? Danny, that's not my strongest suit. I have a couple of recipes here and there that I can do, but it's not it's not the strongest one. I wish sometimes I knew how to cook a couple of recipes from back home from Argentina, because you simply cannot get them easily here in the US. So if I knew how to do them, my life quality would certainly improve big time. But that's the best answer I can give you. Denny Fraley, can you cook? That is the question. LinkedIn user Yalitza Arostegui, in our familia, we do the 12 grapes. Okay, that's because I ask everybody. Remember, I ask everybody if you have a ritual, if you have a tradition, and what is your wish for the new year. So Yalitza is saying, in our family, we do the 12 grapes. If you're not familiar with, she's explaining how it works, with a wish for each one and the lentils. That is a tradition that comes, I believe, from Spain. With each grape, it's a different wish, and the lentils is for prosperity. So we stopped doing the suitcase running around the house. Yes, everybody who did the suitcase running around the house to travel. Okay, guys, I think we can for sure say this year that going around with a suitcase does not work. So many have gone last year with a suitcase around the block. It has not worked. So maybe we have to invent a new one for traveling. And she says she stopped doing that because she moved to a new state that has snow. Okay, it was not because it didn't work. It was because it was too cold. Okay, so maybe if you feel like it's still working for you, maybe do it around the house. I don't know, reinvent. It's this new year, it's all about reinvention, adaptability, resetting. So feliz año nuevo para todos. Marisha, this shows you're my inspiration. Marisha, thank you so much. And please follow Marisha. She has her blog, This is Your Best Year, but she's also a professor. I met her visiting her class and her lovely students. So thank you so much, Marisha, for all your support. Nabor Ledesma is saying, deseándote un feliz año nuevo, super latina, best, a happy new year for you too. Let me share with you, I have a ritual that I do every year. Share your best wishes, share your rituals. If you want to share your menu and brag about what you're going to cook tonight, also you can do that. But I always have a ritual for New Year's that this year I'm not going to be able to do. So let's see how it goes. Usually what I like is to have my house super clean, which now is not that clean. Plus, we are in construction, so it's a war zone. Right now, it's impossible to have it super clean. So that one, we're not going to be able to make it. But I thought and also when I say super clean, there's something that I like to do. It's kind of gross, but it's a metaphor. And what I like to do the right before the year ends, the last day of the year, is I like to clean and scrape very hard the toilets, because I think that it's a figure, it's a metaphor, a figure for all the crap going away, all the bad things and all the old things, all the things that are not useful for me in my life going away. So people in my family joke that this is the actual only time where I actually clean the last day of the last day of the year. So because I want good luck and all the crap of the bad year to go away. But it's true, it's something that I like to do. So this year my house is really dirty. Because of the chaos, the pandemic, spending so much time indoors. So it's not as I would like to do it, plus the construction. But I still think that sometime during the day today, even with the house not as clean, I'm going to go grab one of the toilets and scrap it like this, just to imagine everything that I want outside of my life, all the crap that I want outside my life, just flashing away. So this is my crazy New Year ritual. Everyone is allowed to have their own one, but I think it's even positively, psychologically, to put it in such a physical way, to have things flashing away from you. Now, Teo Rodriguez is saying, good morning, Gaby. Lucy, te quiero, beso, feliz año, que el 2021 te traiga mucho éxito, salud para ti, tu familia, bendiciones, besitos, Lucy Rivera, she's the queen of the Bronx. Thank you so much, besitos all the way to the Bronx, and to all the hardworking people that this year, cannot enjoy and cannot make the New Year's Eve from Times Square. I covered it, and I was lucky to work from there 3 years ago, and such a spectacular event in New York, global, but hopefully next year it's going to be back. Teo Rodríguez Salazar, feliz año nuevo para ti, Teo Rodríguez Salazar. Oscar Zagal, he's saying, to collaborate with amazing people like Gaby Natale. Hey, maybe a photography of your next book. Maybe there's one detail I should I should have written a new book. So far, it's only this one, but I'll take a rain check. I'll take your word for that. And then Juan Beltran is saying, Happy New Year. Gaby, blessings for you as well. Olga Santiago, feliz año. Yo tiro un balde de agua para la calle a la medianoche. And what is the meaning of that? Olga Santiago, I want to know. Is this for good luck, or why do you? She says she has a bucket of water and she throws it to the street at midnight. But I don't know what the meaning. This is the first time I'm listening to it. This is the first time I'm hearing about it. So tell me the meaning. So people, as we share our wishes and as we share our different traditions for the new year, I want to share how also I appreciated spending all this year with you, connecting with every single one of you, sharing the ups and the downs of this quarantine, and every day starting, as we say, always recalibrating. And the way I felt this year, in the beginning of the year, I think the best metaphor, at least for me, was I felt, when you see those boxing matches that you have somebody who goes to the ring, one of the boxers, and they get punched, but they were like just getting there, and they get punched and they lose balance, they look around, they don't know where they are, they don't know what happened to them, they don't even know their names. It's like this moment when you don't know what's happening. Okay, and then when I see those matches, and I don't see that many of them because I suffer so much, but then I see in many of them the spirit of the champion. And the spirit of the champion is those boxers, those fighters that, yes, they got into the ring and maybe they were knocked down, maybe they were punched, maybe they don't know what hit them, or why they were hit, or they don't know anything. But then I see them, and they look around, and for some moment they are startling. For some moment maybe they don't even recognize where they are, what their name is, but there's something, there's an instinct, there's some moment where this instinct of a warrior, this instinct of a fighter kicks in, and they dust themselves off, they stand back up, they emerge stronger, and they hit back. And I believe the transition between 2020 and 2021 is that one. It's that moment of dusting ourselves. We've been hit. There were moments where we didn't know who we were, where we were, what happened to us, what the hell was going on. But now, starting 2021, is our chance to stand back up, dust ourselves, rebuild, recalibrate our energy, and really start hitting back. Because every time we have a challenge, every time we have a difficulty, every time something has been destroyed, we want to remind ourselves that we have the possibility to rebuild. So that is my wish for you for the new year, that the spirit of the champion, the spirit of the fighter, comes to us. We cherish it. We rediscover it in us. We rediscover our confidence. We bounce back and we emerge stronger. And of course, my wish for you in these very difficult times is also for health, for strength, for healing to everybody who has lost someone, because there's so many people in this new year that are going to have empty chairs, that are going to have a very difficult and different new year, and we have to honor all of them. So that's my wish for all of you. I'm going to read some of your messages, but I didn't want it to forget that this is what the transition from 2020 to 2021 means for me. 2020 is the year we were hit, is the year we were this boxer, and 2021 is the year Rocky comes back. So we're fighting back. Let me read you guys. Happy New Year from La Plata, Argentina. Los amo, love you, La Plata, Argentina. Olga Santiago is saying, sí, para la buena suerte. She's the one who told us about the bucket of water at midnight. Dice, yes, it's for good luck. Sí, es para la buena suerte. Luego te limpias la casa, usas ese balde de agua y lo tiras. Simboliza sacar la mala vibra. Hey, I like it. I like this tradition. Juan Beltrán is saying, en Colombia la gente se da la vuelta en el vecindario con una maleta para que sus viajes se hagan realidad. Oh my God, ojalá people, I miss traveling so much, but I want to do it safely. So I'm going to wait a little bit more, but I do miss so much traveling. It was such a big part of my life. Thank you, Gabi, says Caroline. Thanks to you, Caroline. Wish you best of the years. Olga Santiago is saying, yes, we are warriors, champions, resilient. Remind yourself, remember your own greatness. Remember all the times in your past that you overcame things that you thought were so unlikely, so impossible with a quote mark, to overcome. Remember all the things you have already achieved. Remember all the things, that the boundaries that you have already overcome. And that's when you're going to reconnect with your own strength, because sometimes what we're seeing around can be overwhelming. But as I always tell you every day, it's your vision, your inner voice over outer noise that is going to move you forward, that it's going to propel you. Caroline is saying we can only fight and not quit 2021. Better things to come. Absolutely. Olga Santiago, I lost my dad this year. My condolences, Olga, to you. I know this is a year where there's been so much loss, so much grieving. So besos enormes para mí, para ti, que es un año nuevo muy diferente y muy especial. Un beso. Caroline is saying the year of the champions, 2021, wake up your inner lion. I like it. I like the inner lion. I already like a lot of animal prints. So inner lion is not a big leap mentally. Alexandra Dorro, mi amor, how are you? Feliz año, Gaby. Let the next year be better and let's keep the positive things we learned. Absolutely. Un abrazo, besote enorme para ti. And I'm going to finish with this one. This is a beautiful message that I want to read because it is my mother, Cristina, tuning in from Argentina. Gaby, lo mejor para toda tu audiencia y para vos y Andy. Muy feliz año nuevo de mamá Cristina. I love you, mamá. ¡Mua! Besotes enormes, bendiciones. And as I always tell you, you know, learning from Mama Cristina, that she's a strong lady, people. As I always tell you, remember, inner voice, your inner vision, whatever you want for you, whatever you're expecting for the new year and beyond, whatever you want to build for you, whatever is in your heart, inner voice over outer noise. Inner voice over outer noise. Set your intention, believe with strength. Then, I'm getting emotional because it's been such a year with things that were so many challenging for so many good people. And I know so many of you had to overcome incredibly difficult things, and your strength is what moves me. Remember, your uniqueness is your gift to the world. And the last thing that I always tell you, the last thing, remember, and this is key, when you open yourself up to the world opens itself up to you. Mis besos, todo lo mejor. Happy New Year. Believe strongly. Your dreams can and will come true. Los quiero. Nos vamos a ver muy pronto. Don't give up on your dreams. I know this is a community of fighters. Los amo. Happy New Year. Nos vemos en 2021. Love you.